And we're live. Welcome to Adblock Radio. It's your host, Tony Snow, a.k.a. Token White Guy, a.k.a. White Jesus, a.k.a. the White Skin Key Sweat, a.k.a. Mr. Leftward Sloping Penis. That's me. Here again. We had that 4-hour show this morning. Thank you, everybody that tuned in for the Wake and Bake back-to-back. It was awesome. We had like 1,400 total throughout the 4 hours, so thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. We have a first on Dadblock Radio ever. A first ever. We've had politicians on Dadblock Radio. We've had Rocky Palmquist call in. We've had a few other politicians running for different seats or supporting bills for pro-legalization call in. But this is the first one that actually took the time to make his way out to my studio and have an in-person interview. So we have Mayoral candidate of White Right, Texas, Jeremiah Looney in the building. What's up, homie?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All right, we got a round of applause for you. Make you feel welcome. There we go. And just in case we got to do any shots fired today, I got that. I got the shots fired effect ready. So, Jeremiah Looney is a disabled Army veteran. He honorably served our country. He lives in the small town of White Rock, Texas, which is about 1,800 people. White Right. Sorry, I said White Rock. That is a lake near Dallas. I've been doing this all day. I had this guy come by to do a pre-interview prep with me, so I wouldn't fuck anything up. And I said his city name wrong. I'm high, guys. Sorry, that 5-hour show earlier got me. But anyway, so White Right, Texas, population of 1,800 people. Tell us a little bit about the city, because I don't really want to speak for all my listeners, but I know for a fact I had no clue about this city when I first heard the name. I had no idea where it was or anything or whatever. So give them a clue, like, where's White Right at? Give them a little bit of history. What's the demographic? And what's your main platform? Let's talk about that first. And then we're going to go into some other stuff after we play some music.
Okay, White Right's up 75 north to Oklahoma, about 30 miles before you get there.
So on the way to Windstar, for all you Windstar junkies.
Casino.
On the way to Choctaw.
Yeah. You take a little detour and you come to our small little town. Used to be beautiful downtown with these amazing rose bushes. People would come out, take tours of it. Had movie trailers shot there. And it's starting to degrade.
Deteriorate?
Pretty quick. Yeah, deteriorate.
Because you said it had these nice roses. I'm like, what do you mean had?
Yeah, there's no roses in our town anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah, none.
So you guys were known for having roses, and then they're not even around.
Our city motto was old roses and new friends.
And so now
people came to see them. So now on my signs we put new friends and old roses.
Yeah, bring the roses back.
Yeah, bring the friends back, and then the roses.
How are you gonna be like the Rose Capital or whatever, like be known for roses and not have roses? That's like going to Heinz Field to watch a Steelers game and they're out of ketchup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who's running shit up there? Like, what's going on, dude? How did it get this bad?
Yeah, I think it's just mismanagement.
You don't gotta name names, but in case you do want to name names, I've got the shots fired button. But why did it get so bad?
I think it's mismanagement. Not enough people too few people trying to do too much. And
so two or three people caring too much and trying and burning at both ends, and then other things get neglected, basically.
Minus the trying or caring.
Minus the caring.
But
Hold on, he said minus the caring. That's a shots fired. Okay, so basically 2 or 3 people took on all this shit, and so everything else got neglected.
Yeah.
And so now the thing your city's known for doesn't even exist anymore.
Now we're known for potholes.
Now you're known for potholes.
So that's what, going into my platform a little bit, one of my...
How sad is that? You're known for roses and now you're known for potholes. That's so sad, bro. That's like being like a multi-platinum rapper and being known as a rapper, and then you get known as managing a McDonald's once you're retired. You know what I mean? It's like...
Have you heard of Skydive Dallas?
Yeah.
Everybody, that's right there. You drive to Skydive Dallas, you're 2 miles from my house.
There you go.
So, like, we had that right
it's
there,
close.
too.
It's not that far. It's near Sherman and Denison, Free Stubboline, by the way. Shout out D-Town. It's not that far away. How far of a commute is it from like Metro Dallas?
45 minutes to an hour. A lot of
Like
live
Denton,
music.
basically.
We have a lot of live music.
It's a lot
Red
like
Dirt,
Denton.
Yeah, Red Dirt and blues music. That's our downtown, our One-Eyed Jack, our honky tonk.
Nice, because like Denton.
There's a lot of stuff to do even in the small town, and I want to bring that back. We've lost that.
Yeah, because like Denton's got the little town square, and pretty much any night of the week there's some type of music shit going on, whether it's an open mic or karaoke or something. There's some sort of music, you know what I mean? And it's got that small town feel, but it's only about an hour away from Dallas, so there's a lot of similarities. It's just Denton's a college town. We have 2 schools here, so there's a shit ton more people. Whereas Whitewright, from what I understand, is like basically from what you were saying, the demographic is people your age and then 80-year-olds. Like there's no one in between. Like it's your generation and then the people that are about to get the ticket to Florida. You know what I mean? Because Florida's the last stop before heaven. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about this pothole thing that you're known for. What the city that's known for potholes? And how many potholes does your city have?
Man, you couldn't count them.
Are they that bad?
Oh yeah, and they just get worse and worse, and then they.
So why isn't anyone doing anything?
Well, you know.
Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the higher ups, but it's like all this shit's going on. Why isn't anyone doing anything? It just seems elementary, you know, like.
That's why I think it's just mismanagement, you know, and they're using the wrong stuff to fix them when they do. So then we have the same pothole again in a few weeks or a month, you know.
So they actually might try to fix a few, but those that they tried to fix didn't stick for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain your pothole thing.
Because of our workers at all. Our workers are amazing.
I'm going to take this dab. You explain the pothole thing. So tell them about your pothole conundrum you have going on and how you plan to fix it.
So, yeah, we have all of these, and people, a lot on our main streets and everything, so I'm sitting out after I get elected. I'm going to fix one a week myself, hopefully more if I can get to them, but that's one thing that I have vowed to everybody, to at least show that you're gonna do something. You're gonna get involved, you're gonna make sure you're gonna be hands-on.
Bro, this is amazing. So first of all, he's going to fix every pothole in the city. And that's on his platform. He's not just saying that.
No, week one a week, no matter what.
One a week, no matter what. Like, who does that, guys? Seriously. What mayoral candidate wants to go out and get their hands dirty? Most of the time when you think of a mayoral... most of the time when you think of a mayor figure, you think of Adam West from Family Guy. You know what I mean? Some stupid guy in a suit, or Mr. Burns from The Simpsons or something. You know what I mean? Who's just sitting behind a desk all day. You don't think of someone that's out there and willing to get their hands dirty. Like you're willing to fix potholes. And how many would you estimate your city has?
I mean, I would just estimate it without counting also just the roads that are completely bad. I mean, probably one for every citizen.
Wow. So your city has at least 1,800 potholes.
I would imagine.
And on your platform, you're going to fix one pothole a week at least. Wow.
And then maybe while we're doing that, that'll give the city workers some room to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
The citizens will get off them and know that we're trying.
So you're not taking 1,800 weeks to fix potholes.
Yeah,
that would take a while.
But you need a 5 or 10 year plan to fix this stuff, and there's not any plan. So I want to show from day one that, hey, there's not a good plan right now, but this is it, and we're going to progress it.
This guy's committing to go out and fix potholes with his hands every week if you elect him. Like, how fucking badass is that? That deserves a round of applause there in and of itself. Like, that's not easy work. Like, you realize that's hard work, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, I just, like, it's not like, oh, hey, we're going to go fix a pothole, then we're going to go do lunch. Like, it's hard work, bro.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
And that's another thing on this journey. I want to inspire other people to do this. We need our generation, you know, with 25 to 35, we got to step up and start getting involved in the community.
Use your voice.
We can't fix anything until we start on our individual communities.
Man, I still can't believe you're committing to fix every pothole, because that's hard work, bro. Like, when I was a little boy, I wanted to be a fireman more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I discovered that fire is hot. And I said, fuck that shit. Like, I could shoot the hose in the air all pretty and shit, but no, fire's hot. Fuck. Then I saw Backdraft, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
I was young. Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
Man. And then Universal Studios had the Backdraft live experience, the ride.
Yeah.
It was incredible, bro. It's just such an adrenaline rush because it's fake because you're in this car. But you got these flames inches from your face, it seems. You know what I mean? That was so cool. But anyway, so first thing is you're gonna fix the pothole problem. Tell me the second part of your platform before we go to a musical break. And another dab break for me because that dab was just lovely.
So another big thing I want to do. We're a small town.
Mm-hmm.
We're just a little community.
But you could be a touristy town.
Yeah,
if you could get your roses back.
Yeah, and we need our citizens back. So another big thing is an open door policy, a true. Just if you see my car, walk in. You don't have to call nobody.
Really?
Come by the house.
Don't have to make an appointment.
No. You want to come by the house? Just send me a text.
You guys hear that?
At least ring the doorbell.
At least ring the doorbell.
And because we got to fix it together.
Don't peep in the window. No peeping.
We had a lot of citizens feel like they didn't have a voice anymore. We had a lot of them feel like they had no voice anymore. So that's one big thing is, all right, I want to make sure everybody feels like they're heard because it's a small enough place where if we just work together, we can turn that one community around.
It'd be badass, man. And it could go to where you wouldn't have to worry about fixing a pothole a week because your tourist income would be so high that you could hire more workers. And you know what I mean? There's so many missed opportunities that I'm not familiar with White Right Texas and the current legislative branch, whoever's in charge there, but it seems like they're doing a pretty shitty job. And I'll say that. He might not say that, but I'll say that. We dealt with Scott Turner. We dealt with Meyer Crownover. We dealt with politicians that are way higher power than you, whatever mayor, whoever you are. So, hey, man, this is on you, bro. If you would have had your shit together, then my homeboy here wouldn't have had to come into town on his white horse and save the city. Because, how you going to let the roses go away, bro? I can't get over that shit. That's like going to Reliance Stadium for a Texans game and the power going out. What the fuck? I can't. I'm gonna try to figure this out while we play some music and I take a dab. We got Mayoral, hopeful. I don't want to call him hopeful. Candidate, future mayor of White Right, Texas, Jeremiah Looney, in the house for another 40 minutes, and we're gonna play some music. We're gonna have some fun right here on Dab Block Radio. Smoke something, bitch. This is Nori Sour Diesel because that's what I'm smoking. And oh man, I can't wait until it's legal in Texas. I can't wait. We're gonna talk about that when we come back because when you're elected mayor, I know you can't wait to be on the forefront of the legalization movement. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get in contact with High Times right now.
There you go. See this?
Be progressive.
Progressive. 26 states in America have medical marijuana. Texas, what's going on?
Way behind.
Bring Alexis home. I love you, sweetie. Here we go. This is Sour Diesel by Nori featuring my homie Styles P on Dab Block Radio. Smoke something, bitch.
Let they get you step. Let they get you step. Let they get you step. Oh. Yeah. DJ Funk. Hey, yo, Grease. It's your boy Nori. About that sour, man. Yeah. I wake up smoking diesel, go to sleep smoking diesel. Change my name to Sour and my last name Diesel. See, I get it in jars and I sneak it in cars and I smoke it in bars. Damn, you a fiend. Came back cause I heard a man beating on her. Kush ain't mad when she heard that I was cheating on her. chocolate tie been cut off. Same category as Henny and Smirnoff. See, Phillies is the best. Diesel is the best. Put it all together and help you release stress. Cause I'm a smoker, you a smoker. Put it all together, go all in like poker. And no, I don't smoke. That's only for the weirdos. Nori's always good with a half ounce of beers, yo. So run and tell the hood, please run and tell the people that Nori's in the lab with grease and sour diesel. What we doing? I love sour diesel grease. That's my shit. Like that oven. Okay. That's my thing. Smoke sour every half an hour, 15 minutes, got a Dutch then. Put something in it, and if it's sour, buy more than an ounce. Bring it to the studio or the house, get high on the couch. ESPN on Animal Planet. Since I blew 20 blunts of diesel, can't understand it. Ain't it evil? How the sour diesel could leave you missing all your shows. Thank God for TiVo. What? I keep 10 blunts pre-roll. Park the car, walk down the strip on a G-stroll. So let me call my man Grease. I got Sal Plus. Once you load up a beat, I'll be there in an hour. Fresher in the shower. Sure feel nice, hope the mic got power. Something you could plan and it sure ain't flowers. Grease, tell 'em what we doing.
Greatness. Whoa. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change up, then go see the jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All I ever had with the cocaine. My cousin Leroy with the dope man in the GT, switching 4 lanes on the stove with the coke up like propane. Ayy, on the block where the shots go bang. Only real niggas really gon' hang. All my life, you was saved by the barrel, I was saved by the cocaine. Ayy, young boys with choppers, young boys with lawyers. We stand in the kitchen and whip out that work. We whip out that work, whip out that work, whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change up, then go see the jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change up, then go see the jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Got the trap house bumping. First of the month when the kids run. Got the whole block jumping on fire. Your name on ring when I come through. Hey, addicted to moolah, no favors. This feel like a hell of a day, bro. I'm falling in love with that cocoa. This shit running my veins in my whole soul. Got the whole block in the choco. Middle finger to the popo. Cool as a cooler. Addicted to moolah. Hey, all my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change up, then go see the jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change up, then go see the jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. Just to get that change, I think gon' see that moolah. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Just to get that moolah. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. Just to get that change, I think gon' see that moolah. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change, I think gon' see that jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. All my life I hustle just to get that moolah. And stack my change, I think gon' see that jeweler. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work. Stayed in the kitchen to whip out that work.
Alrighty, you are back, Dablog Radio. You are tuned in. Thank you, all of you that's tuned in today. Let's see how many plays we got right now, because we are live. Let's see who all is listening. We need to go over here to my profile. There's 902 people right now playing our show. Thank you so much, guys. Do me a favor, hit follow and hit like. It's not hard. Like, you clicked the link so you could get on there, so just click that other thing so that it shows that you played it and it shares it on your page so that people can see it and more people can listen. Because we almost have our own station now, guys, to where we can be on 24/7 playing whatever music you want to hear. Like, how awesome is that? We're that close in, a little over a month, and you guys did that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Another round of applause to all of my listeners. I love each and every one of you. But that song was called Moolah. Love that song. It gets turned up in the club when I DJ. It's great. And as I said before the last break, man, I need $1 for the jar. I said I don't know. I haven't told you this story yet, Jeremiah. I did a remote the other day with Lil Flip, the artist whose label I'm signed to. And I'm interviewing him, and I've got this bad habit of saying when I'm thinking of what to say. Yeah. Especially if I'm trying to decide what song I want to play next or something. And so we did a segment, and Flip looked at me, he's like, Toke, you realize that you just said 14 times in that one segment? So I've got this new thing now called the jar. And so every time I say on the air, I put $1 in the jar. And when I get $20, $30 in there, I go get some really dank shit and smoke out a random listener. So that way everybody wins. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to lose my money. But if I do, then we get to smoke anyway. Isn't that a great idea? So speaking of smoking, something you may not know about Jeremiah Looney, and this may surprise you since he is a disabled Army veteran. He did spend time in the Army. Thank you for your service, by the way, sir.
Thank you.
See, I said it again. Fuck, that's 2. That's 2 so far today, Jeremiah. Jeremiah doesn't smoke, even though he supports it, but I do. And so I've been dabbing this whole episode, and I dabbed for my whole 5-hour episode earlier because I got carried away because I had shit on my mind. It was one of those days where I'm dealing with some personal stuff, so I'm like, I'm going to dive into work, and, so I played music, did some stuff just to get, because I got so much. I don't even got issues. I don't even got subscriptions. I got newsstands right now, bro. You know what I mean? That's how many issues I'm dealing with. So, anyway, Jeremiah, even though he does not partake at the moment, he is a pro-cannabis candidate. He does support the legalization of cannabis. And that might surprise you as an Army vet because a lot of Army vets go to law enforcement when they get out of the Army. Yeah, and it's like you did the opposite. You go from, hey, I'm going to go arrest people for having weed, to, hey, let's legalize weed. What happened?
Well, the VA happened.
Oh, shit.
Hospital happened.
Oh, man. Don't get me, my good friend Tristan Tucker, he's had issues with the VA, too, yeah. Man. I've heard horror stories about the VA. So what's yours, bro? Let's hear it.
So the over-medication,
Complete over medication for everything.
I've taken. My back is really messed up. The first thing they put me on right as my med board started in the Army was methadone.
Are you serious? First thing?
I took it for about 3 months, and I had mentioned it to my mom when I was taking it.
Do you guys hear this?
Out.
The first thing that the VA put him on was methadone.
This was right before I got out of the Army. I was still in the Army. I had about 6 months left in.
But the first thing they put you on was methadone. Yeah. What the fuck, people? Like, first the roses and now methadone?
I got off of that, then they put, I didn't know anything about medicine. Then they put me on Oxycontin.
Oh, God.
On the methadone.
That's synthetic heroin.
And
Oxycontin synthetic heroin.
And then I got out. For a little while, I didn't want anything. So I tried to work, drank, stuff like that.
Whatever could numb the pain, basically.
Yeah. And then I went back to the VA's care, and man, they put me on, hydrocodone, Seroquel, Xanax. And Seroquel ended my life for, 11, 12 months.
I've heard horror stories of Seroquel.
Like, I'm still trying to get that part of my life back.
Man.
It sucks,
Like, I was on an antidepressant one time. I've been on a lot of them, actually. But the worst one for me was Buspar. Have you ever heard of Buspar?
Yeah.
This doctor swore by it, and he put me on Buspar. I was on it for a day, and that day felt like a week. Like the day wouldn't end. Does that make sense? Like the day just drug on, and I'm like...
They had me on risperidone, and then
oh my
PTSD,
gosh, dude.
They give you like this concoction.
Like, basically they're giving you a poison cocktail.
And they would change it every 2 weeks, not even giving it time. It was nuts.
So, they're giving you a poison cocktail, and then every 2 weeks, before your body has time to adjust to it, they're changing it and shocking your system with another one.
Yeah.
And this is happening at the VA?
It was a rough time.
And this is happening at the VA?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was taking treatments for my back. They were giving me shots. Heating up the nerves. Heating up the nerves.
To numb them? I had that.
Where they break them off.
You heat up the nerves so that they numb and fall off on their own, so there's no pain in your back in that spot anymore.
I had no life. None. At all.
And he seems fine right now. I didn't even know about this.
I was 288 pounds in their care. Just sit on the couch and neglected a lot of responsibilities. And, man, I found that I needed to do whatever it took, and I started researching cannabis. And, man, I researched for about 6 months before I used.
So you put time into it before you tried it?
Yeah, and then I stopped all my meds. It was a rough time for a little while. And then whenever I started, it was just, at least at first, I was like, man, I don't even want to drink about it anymore.
Because you're in my generation, we had DARE.
Yeah.
And DARE talked about weed as a gateway drug, which now DARE has finally taken marijuana out of their curriculum altogether.
Yeah.
But we grew up in the 90s when it was like reefer madness, so I'm glad you at least did your research before you tried it.
Yeah,
so when you tried it, what was the difference between the pain relief that gave you and the pain relief that the big pharmacy medicine gave you?
And the pharmacy medicine just ended up, I didn't know anything about medicine. I learned it while I was going through it. So all my stomach problems, all my throwing up, ulcers that I was having to take additional medicines for, it was all that. They've got me taking 6 to 8 hydrocodone a day, giving me 180 a month on top of all the other medication.
I can't take hydrocodone, man. Those wire me. They keep me awake.
Yeah, me too. And, you're not even...
I had that kidney surgery in December, and they gave me hydrocodones, and I took one, and I was just like, man, I just couldn't sleep. So you've been on you've lifted almost every pain medication I've ever heard of that they put you on.
Yeah, the concoction they used to give us, man, there's so many pills. We can go to the records, but man, I'll never be.
And over how many years is this? Over how many years were they poisoning your body like this?
Probably about 6.
So you went through the VA for 6 years with them changing your medications every month and fucking with your system every month for 6 years?
Yeah.
Thank God you're still alive, bro.
Ambien? I was on Ambien.
Oh my God. Ambien's a hypnotic.
Yeah. And it was...
Ambien is a hypnotic that messes with your head, guys. If you see these commercials about Ambien, where it seems like, Ambien will help give you a good night's sleep, people have freaked out on Ambien like salvia. It's a hypnotic sleep aid. If you watch Walking Dead and then take an Ambien, there's been people that thought their neighbors are zombies and tried to shoot them while they've been on Ambien. You know what I mean? Like, Ambien's a hypnotic.
Yeah.
That they're giving you this shit instead of a plant that you can grow in your
If
backyard.
anybody ever tries to give you Seroquel, say
Seroquel
call a
is
timeout,
devil.
and go talk to all your family and start researching it. Do not take it. They tried to use it like Xanax, but they were giving it to me 400 milligrams in the morning, 600 in the evening, 800 milligrams at night.
That's what they do in jail.
I was like this.
Yeah.
And if y'all can't see that, but my eyes
It was like a zombie eye,
open.
barely open, Chinese eye, barely open. That's what they give you in jail instead of Xanax. They give you Seroquel.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys sell their Seroquel that they get prescribed to other inmates and shit.
Dude, I would have those big bottles like this.
Oh my gosh.
300 milligrams Seroquel.
For those of you who don't see, he's holding his hands up like a
300 pills.
like a fucking jar, like a mason jar. He's holding his hands up like a mason jar. He had that many pills, and you had to pay for those. Those weren't just free,
Well, no,
right?
I was going through the VA. I had at first it wasn't much. I mean that part
Well, you still had to pay
was
something.
okay. Well, it was only like $4 or $5 a prescription.
But still, you're paying
Well,
$5
yeah.
for the government to
For
poison you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, that's my point. You're like paying for them to kill you. Like, you don't understand some of the long-term side effects of OxyContin and shit like that.
I stopped all my medicine, and probably too quickly, but it was the best thing I ever did.
Mhm.
Because, and even for the anxiety and the bad thoughts that you drink about.
Mhm.
My first hit was literally, I don't have to drink about it anymore.
Yeah.
I can think about it and get over it.
All right, I'm the same
You know?
way. Like with
And then I realized I didn't help my back.
with cannabis, I was a drunk in the past, and when I had issues, I would go to the bar and I would drink myself silly. And it got to the point where I needed like 5 Long Island iced teas just to feel anything. My tolerance got so high. Like, I would drink to forget. You know what I'm saying? And then when I finally discovered cannabis and the powers of daily use of cannabis, I realized that I can smoke one blunt and I don't have to drink to forget. I can smoke one blunt and be productive. It helps unlock creative thoughts in my mind. It helps unlock positivity. It gives me a euphoric feeling. And it helps my fucked up back. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's nothing negative at all about this. The only reason that I was talking to this man is wise beyond his years as a politician. Sure, he's going to be mayor of, his hometown here in Texas, but this guy could be president one day. This guy's got a good head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy could be the president that legalizes weed. You never know. Like, I'm just saying, cannabis is a medicine, and it's time that it's looked at like that. So, we talked about the VA. They've given you all these concoctions of pills and all over 6 years. So then you go and you research cannabis. How long did you research it again?
About 6 months.
Okay.
And I even found out like the best way to start was ingesting it. You start with like a half a gram and stuff and move up. And I tried to do it, I guess, after I smoked it the first time.
Baby steps.
Then I went to the ingestion to try to get the most help.
Mm-hmm. They say that technically the best, the safest, best, and supposedly most effective and efficient way for cannabis delivery is vaporizing, because it bakes the cannabis instead of burning it, so you don't need to get the carcinogens, and it activates more of the THC. So whether it's a tabletop vaporizer like I have with these Mother Earther stickers on it, shout out to Mother Earther, concentrate on style. Y'all go to www.motherearther.com, buy any of those shirts, hats, stickers, anything, hat pins, all of that. Anything that says Mother Earther, buy it. Please support them. I was the first artist that ever sponsored. I was the first artist that ever got a DTFO pick of that I will never live down. It's all over the internet, even today still, and that was like 2 years ago. But y'all support Mother Earther. So, you researched this for 6 months. What made you decide to try it? What was the factor in your mind that was like, okay, I'm going to give this a shot? Were you just tired of nothing else seems to be working? Let me try this. It was a last-ditch effort almost?
Yeah, the pain and everything, and I knew I drank too much too.
Mm-hmm.
About all of it, you know.
And drinking can actually kill you, whereas marijuana cannot. I mean, I've challenged people before. They say the only way that marijuana can kill you is if you ingest 15,000 pounds of it over 15 minutes. And I've said I'm down. If I can find a sponsor that will provide 15,000 pounds of weed, I will do everything I can to smoke that in 15 minutes, because if there's going to be anyone that's going to overdose on weed, it's going to be this guy. Okay? Like, I'm going to be the one to do it. Alright? It's going to be this guy right here. So, when you started medicating after you'd done the research, how long did it take before you felt the positive effects?
For pain and stuff, a little while, because it got so reclusive, everything got so tight, I didn't want to move, couldn't get the weight off, I was still big, and
Which, how much do you weigh now, if you don't mind me asking? Because you said you're like 288.
190.
So you dropped 100 pounds when you dropped all these meds.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we thinking, guys? Like, listen to what this man is saying. He's telling you how to fix the world. Stop taking these meds, legalize this plant, fix the potholes, bring the roses back. I just want the roses back, man. Bring the roses back. So, it took you a little while for you to feel the pain relief. How about for the PTSD aspects? Did you find help? Did you find help from that? Because you were in the Army. You did serve our country honorably. For those of you who tuned in late, he's a disabled Army veteran. And were you able to see any effects for PTSD help? Because the government has finally agreed to start funding research for PTSD, or for cannabis to treat PTSD. The government's finally going to start doing research on it. When you medicated, did you find relief from your PTSD? Or was it just one of those things that you hear pro-pot smokers talk about?
No, it was almost immediately.
Immediately.
Like anxiety. It took me, I had to get used to going to sleep.
Yeah.
With it, it was...
I medicate for anxiety and depression is what I medicate mainly for.
At first, it would make my anxiety when I try to go to bed a little bit higher, but that was just getting used to it. Mm-hmm. And then I was having to keep it. I was having to hide it from the people that were closest to me.
Yeah,
because
you don't want them to know you're doing something illegal.
Yeah, I did.
You're trying it out.
I did it for a year and a half before I came out, and was the legislative session. I came down to Austin for the march. I told my parents and everybody right before that, and haven't looked back. Quit, and I hadn't even drank in a year and a half. And
you haven't felt the need to, probably.
No, and I used to put them away.
You should see the look he just gave him. He ain't fucking around, guys. I used to put him away. He just that could be a t-shirt. That should be a t-shirt. I think Microphone Lewis is here. He's our next guest for the 5 o'clock hour. Hooty-hoo! Alright, I gotta go let him in, so we're gonna go to a song break, and then we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about something that you may not have heard of. It's called ayahuasca. We're gonna have a little discussion about that, because Jeremiah happens to be a resident expert on that, and some interesting things you're gonna hear in the next few minutes. Trust me, you're gonna want to tune in. So this is Wiz Khalifa. The song's called No Sleep. I'm going to go let Microphone Lewis into the studio. We're here on Dad Block Radio, and me and Microphone are going to smoke this really big blunt. So, smoke something, bitch. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. In the corner, listening on your phone. You. Smoke something. Alright. Already. You dig?
The new number is...
Last night I let the party get the best of me. Waking up in the morning, 2 hoes laying next to me. Plus I heard an officer arresting me. Good weed and cold drinks, that's the motherfucking recipe. Nigga, and we roll deep, so deep. It's going down in this bitch. Concrete, we gon' party all night. No sleep, tell the owner them is all my guys. So tonight everything is on me. The drinks is on me. The bitches, the hotel, the weed is all free. Get high, I mean so high, we don't see the whole suite. Then fly to a level where you gon' need your own key. TGOD. No jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. No jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. Leaving from the club, now she wanna stay with us. Came to spend it all, don't care what I'm paying for. Used to be too young, now I'm out here buying the bar. Every time I look up, it's another red cup. Bunch of niggas in the game, but they ain't playing with us. They just playing enough. Man, them niggas ain't ballin', they just laying it up. Saying they does, I'm just rolling hella weed up while on my way to the club. I had to wait at the club, but now I don't, cause everything is on me. The drinks is on me, the bitches, the hotel, the weed is all free. Get high, me so high, we see the whole street. We fly, me so fly, we need a whole wing. TGO, no jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. No jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. Party all day, party all night. Say you wanna party, let's party alright. Party all day, party all night. Say you wanna party, let's party alright. Party all day, party all night. Say you wanna party, let's party alright. Party all day, party all night. Say you wanna party, let's party alright. No jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. No jobbing, no sleeping, live it up like it's the weekend. When the DJ play the right song, gon' drink, gon' party all night long. Party all day, party all night. Say you wanna party, let's party alright. You be anything you want. Just keep going, going. Now don't stop here, nigga. Yeah. Back when I was young, I had dreams of getting richer. Then my homie Breeze set me down, schooled me to the picture. I was with some wild niggas, put me on the game. Told me if you tryna make your moves, you gotta know your lane. Homie, all you got your name, and your words will never break it. For this life you pay a price, you get a chance, you gotta take it. Cause most niggas never make it, they stranded where I'm from. Ain't no conversation, all they understand is get a gun. I was riding in my Bonneville, hoping I could make it out. Selling peas and smoking weed, avoiding police right up the street. Way back in the day, before I had all of this paper, before I had all of these diamonds, before I had all of these haters. Now I remember when I seen it, and to me it was stunting. Now I remember when I bought it, I ain't need it or nothing. Always in a different state, so now they label me a goner. I ain't come up out of nowhere, I'm from straight up off the corner. Now everywhere we go, they probably know my name cause I've been there. Now everywhere we go, they said how much I spend when I'm in there. And I'm throwing up my money for the ones who never made it, saying fuck the ones who hate it. Rolling up and celebrate, now let's get medicated. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. I'm hella faded.
Roll that weed up and smoke it. Take your bitch home and poke it. Juicy be getting so faded. Thank God I got a chauffeur on that good Cali bud. Pulling hoes bad as a youngin', my nigga, Juicy do all them drugs. Niggas smoking that Babbage weed, I be on that light green. Pop Molly in the after hours, a member of the no sleep team. Get a whole pound, smoke it by myself, or maybe at the Olympics with my homie Michael Phelps.
You know I'm fresh up off that corner, twisting marijuana. They copy us, they clone us. Yeah, we some flat with owners. Got them acting like they been before, but they ain't never been at all. 8 balls, I was in the hall, ain't have time to fuck with y'all. Champagne when we celebrate, king sense, so I smell the hate. Middle finger, we getting paid. It costs much, but don't price that A. That dotted line ain't like that day. Comic book, let me illustrate like Tao Bang when they lift that K. My cousin died, wish I could get that day back like it's a vertebrae and bring that nigga on Front Street. Talk about it, never be about it. They don't want beef, cause that's lunch meat. So anything you need, you know that's on me. And that's OG, I swear, homie.
Now let's get medicated. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. I'm hella faded. Riding down the street, the way I'm grinding is unique. My city holding on to me, so niggas holding on the heat. Throwing up their side, rolling up that leaf. All we do is get high. All we want is peace. Always on the grind, that's every day. So police looking, I'm just rapping, killing beats and trying to stay away from booking. Yeah, my niggas dirty, crooked. I just had to make it known. And they hit the studio to show they happy to be home. Now I remember when I seen it, and to me it was stunting. I remember when I bought it, I ain't need it or nothing. Always in a different state, so now they label me a goner. I ain't come up out of nowhere, I'm from straight up off the corner. Now everywhere we go, they probably know my name cause I've been there. Now everywhere we go, they said how much I spend when I'm in there. And I'm throwing up my money for the ones who never made it, saying fuck the ones who hate it. Rolling up and celebrate, now let's get medicated. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. Man, let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Let's get medicated. Man, I'm hella faded. I'm hella faded.
Alright, we're back on Dablock Radio. That was Medicated. Come here, microphone. I got a microphone loose, so I'm giving him a dab live on the air. And ain't shit no one can do about it. Because we in an undisclosed location. Oh, yeah. Keep going. That's the good stuff. It's all in his beard, guys. There's wax all in his beard. It's a mess. Like, you're going to be dabbing off your beard for days. Like your girl will just go to dab off your beard. She dabs off your beard?
That's how you get the split ends off.
Alright, beauty tips for microphone Lewis. Okay, well, we still have 8 minutes left with the future mayor of White Wright, Texas, and we want to talk about something that most people don't know about, and he's an expert on, and that's something... The expert in the room, because I don't know shit about it.
Maybe, let's see.
I'm pretty sure you don't know much about it. You might. But he was talking about ayahuasca. Do you know about ayahuasca?
Probably not as much as him if he brought it up.
See, exactly. So, since he's the room resident, tell us a little bit, because I'm intrigued by this, because you're telling me about this cleanse you're doing for this ayahuasca thing. I want to hear about it. So
cleanse is rough, because I'm a meat and potatoes guy, and now I'm brown rice and lettuce.
Oh, for how long?
You know, they like a month, but I've been doing it for 2 weeks. Because there's a purge at the first. Like, the ayahuasca is a plant that has DMT in it, and then they take a root from another tree, mix them together. And the first hour, it pushes everything out of you.
You puke and shit.
Everything in you,
Everything
comes out.
comes out.
They have like this real strict vegan type diet to stick by. And it's supposed to be, we're doing it with other veterans. There's going to be 10 of us. And
veterans trying ayahuasca. That should be interesting.
Will it be your first time to try it?
Yeah. We're doing it 3 consecutive nights. There's going to be a shaman and 2 healers. And
lifeguards,
supposed to be
basically.
great.
Hopefully,
for
one
healing.
person to clean up all that shit.
I know, right?
Yeah, I've been.
Maybe token sex.
I know, right? I can hook you up with her number. You can. She needs the work. Man, dude,
I'm hoping this diet takes care of all that. Hopefully, I'm not.
I would be the complete opposite. Like, if I had that coming
all
up,
day.
I'd be eating pizza and cheeseburger and lots of cheese. I'd eat blocks of cheese. I'd just be like...
Cheese is one of the worst things because the enzymes in the cheese
Oh, yeah?
stop DMT from getting to your
Oh,
cortex.
man. That
So
sucks.
then your detox would be like, you would be shitting, throwing up.
I just want to have, like, the most epic shits ever. You know what I mean? Just, like, a power shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, in college, I did a power shit one time. Have you ever done a power shit, a power dump?
I don't know.
Okay, so you have to. It has to be a restroom that has stalls, and you climb up on a toilet, right? And then you put one foot up on the side of the stall. You put the other foot up on the other side, and you go up with your elbows. So you're suspended above the toilet,
Just drop it.
and you drop it all, and it just dive bomb.
I mean, I haven't, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah, you gotta try it once in your life, bro.
Yeah, it's like the backwards one on the house toilet, where you can rest your arms and elbows if you sit backwards on the toilet.
Yeah.
The only thing is you have to take your underwear off each time.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
But I took a nap like that once.
That's important.
I took a nap like that once. I did. I just.
And then off too.
but anyway, so going from power dumps and, and taking naps on the toilet back to ayahuasca. So why are these veterans doing it? What are you guys hoping to achieve by taking this hallucinogen? That I've heard of people tripping for 24 hours off of this, like 24 hours straight.
There's your
trips.
answer.
Like, but what if it brings up shit from the past? What if it brings up, like, you know, you're all veterans taking a very strong hallucinogen? You know what I mean? Like, it could be bad. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, but what's the main reason y'all are doing it?
Dude, they're gonna have a shaman with them.
Yeah, that's one thing I would never do it without a shaman.
They'll be okay.
He's got
I'd go anywhere with a shaman.
I'd walk into the ghetto in Detroit with a shaman. Ain't no one fucking with a shaman.
From what I understand, we have DMT in our body, in our brain, right?
It's what gets treated right before you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I've often wondered if someone blows their brains out, do they get that experience of the DMT release?
Do you know you're dead or dying?
Like, I wonder if you only get that experience if your body's intact when you die.
Like, and the thing I've always wondered is,
so
like,
if you blow your brains out, are you robbing yourself the DMT experience?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And the one thing I've always wondered is, you see these people who, like, they'll behead somebody, like in the Chinese days and shit or whatever, and then they'll hold up their head or show it, like, is that person whose head was cut off, are they still conscious? Can they?
I think
like,
for a few seconds, right? I believe.
Do you know that your head's off and you're getting paraded around?
Visions.
Yeah.
And they think that we're dumbed down so much, and like the enzymes and stuff in the food, fluoride, like you can't have any.
Fucks with us so much.
All natural, even deodorant. And they think that, you know, we're supposed to be
Tom's deodorant.
We're supposed to be getting that stuff to our brain more and having being able to access these visions by ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
And
instead, we're just looking at porn.
Exactly.
And jerking off excessively.
We're a fun bunch.
Where's Marky Mark at? Oh, you said Fun Bunch. I thought you said Funky Bunch. My bad. I was like, where's Marky Mark at? Is he coming? That would be awesome.
You know you jammed that back in the day.
I did, man. What was the name of the song? See? But I jammed it. I don't remember the name, but I jammed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, pump up the jam. No, that wasn't it. That was something else. Alright. So, before we go back, we're going to play another song, and then we're going to get into Microphone Lewis's interview. I want to invite Jeremiah to hang out as long as you'd like, buddy. You can hang out through all of Mike's interview and everything. We're going to keep talking to you if you'd like, and interacting and playing music and shit. So, before your technical hour is over, if you could just let everybody know where they can find you on social media, how they can contact you, and yeah, just give them all plug yourself for like 5 minutes here.
I should wrote something on a note card.
Tell them where they can find you. Well,
you can find me on Facebook, Jeremiah Looney. I got a mayor page, Facebook / Vote Looney.
Vote Looney.
And I mean, hopefully that'll turn in mayor to state rep to Senate. You know,
The fucking president.
Following that,
this is gonna be the president that legalizes marijuana right here.
Yeah, I got an Instagram, Soul Junkie for America, and also another Facebook page, Soul Junkie for America.
Soul Junkie for America. I love it. I love the name of that shit. I just wish I'd have thought of it. You know the other thing I wish I'd have thought of? Instagram.
Like that one?
Not the program, the name, because I wanted to come up with a weed delivery service called Instagram. And you just like hit an app on your phone and you're like, I need weed, and you hit a button and your guy shows up.
What about Instagram?
Instagram. Hey!
The classic service?
I didn't think. I could throw the T in there and get around it. Yeah. Because you know those, they call them hoverboards, but they're not hoverboards.
Yeah.
They're like the two-wheel things that all these douchebag guys ride around on.
Video of Tony Hawk making them look like they were.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They quit making them. Segway did a cease and desist against them because they were using their technology. Because it's basically a Segway but without the hand thing. If you look at it, so hopefully they'll be
outlawing in a lot of places.
Yeah, they are. Like
a bunch of them are like catching on fire, right?
Wiz Khalifa got tackled at the airport on his. Remember? Like it was crazy. Wiz wouldn't get off of his.
Like
yeah,
$50 fine.
It's crazy.
I think you have to have a permit too.
You gotta get a permit.
If you want to ride it outside, you have to have a permit from the city.
That's cool with walking.
I know, right? I'm cool with I walk pretty much everywhere. I'm cool with it. All right, so that was Jeremiah Looney. We're gonna play one song, and then actually no, I gotta play two. We do 2-song breaks. Then we're gonna come back and start an interview with Microphone Lewis. Then we're gonna play some of his new music from this brand new EP that I've been waiting for so long, since he teased it on the internet, and I got an instant heart on. And because I love this guy's music, like
I got a favorite verse already.
He is one of my favorite rappers, and my graphic designer that does so much shit with me, Stephen Haas. Microphone Lewis used him for the graphic design, so shout out to Haas Productions, bro. I see you, homie. That's good shit. So
I use him for everything.
I use him for everything too. He's my dude.
He did my Soul Junkie for America stickers, and he printed all my stuff for my.
I'm telling you, Haas Productions, guys. He's great. He's reasonable. He's fast, and he's a good guy. I'm proud to call him a friend of mine. So y'all hit up Haas Productions if you need any graphic stuff done. We're gonna play 2 songs. One of them's Future off of that new Evil. I love that album because if you realize it, that's love spelled backwards. Evil. Yeah, because love is evil. So we're going to play Evil, and then we're going to play some Afro Man, and then we're going to get into Microphone Lewis's interview right here on Dad Block Radio. Smoke something, bitch.
I take my drugs and doses. I been waking up the bitches in my hotel suite. We be going on the Molly, holding on the Friday. Why you looking at me? Shout recognizing I'm the only one that's ballin'. Only one that's ballin'. Only one that's going out the country. Gotta keep a translator for the model. Only one I'm on the red fly shit. Only keep the fly shit on me. Keep a fly bitch on me. Fly shit 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 on me. Flash it on me, flash it on me, flash it on me, flash it on me, flash it on me. My trainers done matching my jacket. I'm strapped with that ratchet. I'm strapped with that baby and that 8. I'm going out these medicals, going out these medicals. Maybe one day I'ma get out to drink, and maybe one day we can fuck in the bank. I made me a portrait of 2 1/4. I go to Morocco and lay in some foreign. Then I go back to Onyx and find me that one I can fuck on and touch on and turn up and turn off. We don't watch TV, we count fettuccine. 4.5 is right under my beanie. I made me some slabs and I put on a jean. Put her in a cab and I jump in a gear. You gon' need y'all to take when I step on the scene. When you send me an invite, I come with a midnight. She wrapped up in plastic, got coke in the mattress. All of this shit is about living lavish. Your mind in these cars and these bitches, these carrots. These radical styles, I'ma give you a style. You can take in your style and gon' make you a pound. I be waking up the bitches in my hotel suite. We be going on the Molly, holding on the Friday. Why you looking at me? Shout recognizing I'm the only one that's ballin'. Only one that's ballin'. Only one that's going out the country. Gotta keep a translator for the models. Only one I'm on the red fly shit. Only keep the fly shit on me. Keep a fly bitch on me. Fly shit 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 on me.
light skin, bone the same color macaroni. Put a hair in the pony, hit another light tone. I know your hoes been on it, now I'm back on my lonely in the back, and you want it, and I'm back, and I want it. Made it feel like Sony for the fake and the phone. I got some cake in the mouth. I rock Adidas and Margellas. I be staring at the telly, eating sandwich out the deli, and my life is like belly. Young future sincerely. I been waking up the bitches in my hotel suite. We be going on the mountain, holding on the photo while you looking at me, shout recognizing I'm the only one that's bottle, only one that's bottle, only one that's going out the country. Gotta keep a translator for the model. Only one I'm on the rap fly shit, only keep the fly shit on me, keep a fly bitch on me. Fly shit on me, 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 fly shit on me.
Alright, we are lighting this up, and I'm going to play some Afro Man, but I'm going to play some different Afro Man. This goes out to a certain female that I was just talking to Microphone Lewis about. And I don't name names, so we're not going to name a name, but we're just going to play the song, and y'all get the point.
Crystal.
Hopefully. No, it's not Crystal. Here we go on Dad Block Radio. Here's some Afro Man.
Hey, sugar, how you doing? Your pretty face don't match that nasty attitude. Me where my girl, probably with your man. Can we fuck? She won't let me fuck, baby. I really need to bust a nut. Oh. She won't let me fuck, honey. I really need to bust a nut. Oh. Hey, check this out. It's so frustrating, yeah. Being a man. All these sexy women don't understand things we need to do, yeah. Every other day or two. Like what, man? Like take you home, baby, yeah. And make sweet love to you, but you won't let me fuck. She won't let me fuck. You say the mood ain't right. I really need to bust a nut. I know that pussy's tired. She won't let me fuck. Give it to me, baby. Yeah. I really need to bust a nut. Oh. Her heart is still broken. Poor baby. Her emotions are so. I know what you mean, girl. Yeah. She's trying to recover from the man before. Her ex-boyfriend, he probably can't see that it was easy for him, but he made it hard for me. 'Cause she won't let me fuck. She won't let me fuck. Oh, give it to me, baby. Yeah, I really need to bust a nut. You know just what I need, yeah. She won't let me girl, fuck. You eating all my food. Girl, you drinking all my beer. Really need to bust a nut. Come on. You're smoking all my weed, yeah. You rub your ass against me on the disco floor. Shake that ass. Shake that ass. I asked you for your number, and you said hell no. That's all right. Hey, fuck that bitch. Look at that one over there, cuz. You always hang around me. Hang around me. Every day, yeah. Different women wanna kick it. Yeah, right. But you scare them away. Yeah. She wanted to steer now I get offended. When you come around. 'Cause I'm tired of my organs, your organs, going up and down. Hustle up, cause she won't let me fuck. She won't let me fuck. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, give it to me, honey. Nigga bustin' that. Don't play with my head again. She won't let me fuck. Let me get it, baby. Yeah, let me hit it, baby. Nigga bustin' that. Are you a lesbian? Oh, let me lick it, baby. Let me lick it. Yeah, let me stick it, honey. I'll give you my money. Yeah. Girl, you can have it all. Go ahead and have a ball. If you want, you can take them both. Baby. In the year 2000, I see thousands of pretty young women I find arousing. Grocery store shopping, magazine browsing, many different ways they keep their hairstyle.